Okay, well, I'm gonna hike around a couple laps again. I'm cooking dinner. Blackie's gonna want to win because he smells food, right? Right. She's gonna win out here, or she's eating her food. I hope Randy likes that. I don't know if he's gonna like it or not. That's why I cooked the taquitos, and I cooked the chicken enchilada, or the chicken enchilada. The chicken bowl is what they're called. I don't know what's in it, but I decided to cook it. And that's how I'm going to cook dinner tonight. I was going to go to Walmart, and I thought, you know what? I don't want to go out there and end up in a problem, especially at night. So I decided, because I'm going to order some more of my drinks off of eBay, my herbal teas, why don't I order my pink rosé soap, 12 bars off of them too. See if I don't get a better deal than Walmart. It's worth a try. These pants are gonna stay up good. Dreams haven't been good lately. I don't know what's gonna happen. Carlos, I sent him a 8-minute video. I talked to him a little bit in the video. And I am in a relationship. I'm not leaving Randy. I'm not leaving Craig. He wants to come out. He wants to see me. He wants to meet me. I said, was I prettier than my mom? You're a ton prettier than she was. I was like, oh no. That didn't sound good to me. Then he asked he wrote me down the situation, getting all bummed out because he can't finish this thing, and I'm thinking, why doesn't the king of rock and roll have any money? Why is he always asking me for money? Now he's asking me for $1,000. No. The answer is always going to be no. It just kind of pisses me off that I get stuck. If I do it, I can come out and hang out and jam with him. And if I don't, then I'm going to upset him. It's a no-win situation. So I'm going to slowly walk away. I'm going to push him completely out of my life, but just slowly. I wanted to go to California. I wanted to go down there to see Laura and Lori because I don't know when I'm going to see them again. And I'm going to know if I ever going to see them. But I don't want to go down there and have the baby. So I'm stuck. So I got my finances that I looked at them yesterday. I was going to buy a car. And I thought, well, you know what? This is not a bad price for a Nissan. And Randy didn't take me down there to look because he didn't want to go. So I didn't buy it today. Then I thought, I need to get a hold of the bank and ask him how I could transfer my thing over. How I could do this and how I could do that. I know what I'm going to tell him. And these accounts I have transferred over from my trust, how do I put them in my bank account? Do I just transfer them over? Or do I have to have a specialist help me? And they're going to say, good question. It's only about $1,500. And then I'm not going to tell them I'm missing all that money because I don't want them to feel like I think they did it. So I'm not going to say anything about it. So I've been thinking out situations and everything else. Carlos is always going to be a friend, but it's not going to be like I'm going to go out there and play with him here every month, because I'm not. I'm not going to give him any money. Why should I give him money? He's got more money than I do, probably. No, I doubt it. I think he knows it too. I think I told him how much I paid in taxes one year. Problem with Carlos is not Carlos. It's his fans. They try to imitate him, and they get your information, and then they act like him. It's not him. I found that out the hard way. I gave him $700. I think it was the guy from Publishing Clearinghouse instead of him. So he ripped me off for about $3,400. Randy's working on the paperwork. They haven't given it to him. They said it might take 3 to 4 days. It shouldn't, but that's something we're not going to forget. He had $452 in one account. I told him to keep it. He said he was going to give it to me, and I didn't get the card. He said you can't spend it because it's all locked. When you get your $2,000 back, I'll give it to you. Randy said, just keep it. You're the one doing the work. He said, no, I don't want it. I'm just pissed off that they did that to you. Yeah, me too. So now, I'm in that situation, which is all right with Carlos. It's no big deal. We're not going to do any music together. I don't think I'm going to play with him. And I wonder if his band is actually broke up. Now they're just kind of living together. I don't know. See, he told me that he doesn't want to send anybody to his house. Okay, well, that's fine, but, what am I supposed to do? Hi, Kitty. She always does that. She acts like she wants to, and then she doesn't. So I'm out here rambling again. 7 minutes into it, 15 minutes into my meal. And I'm probably starting to smell good in there, but it's chicken. I think Randy's probably tired of chicken already. I think that's the last of it. I'm going to cook for a while. It's either that or fish. And I didn't want to go in there, make a lot of noise, and ruffle a lot of plastic around. This I could have done quieter. I didn't make a sound, so he can't complain. So that was my deal. My other deal was to go to Walmart and pick up some pink rosé soap, come back and order my drinks, and spend another $100. Okay, no big deal. I got about $200 I can spend this month before my check. If the government zaps my money from me, I'm going to be really pissed off because I worked for that. I paid for that. I should honestly get that back. Now, the next one is I need to figure out if I did my taxes this year. I don't think I got my 2025 tax return. I've got everything but 2025. So I'm going to have to get on the SSA and say, hey, where is my tax refund? My tax paperwork. I need to do my taxes now. When I get it sit over here, do my taxes. Or when I get my information, do my taxes. I don't know if Peter Chong stole it from me or not. There wasn't anything on it, but there was $1,400 on the back of it. And I could get that if I can get it done. I mean, I don't know where I'm at because I trusted him and he turned out to be a thief. A proven thief. So don't use anyone for taxes because they'll screw you. And I lost a bank over that. I would have still had Valley Bank, who I was pissed off at and wanted to drop a long time ago. Randy said, no, they've been good to you, so I stayed with them. Okay, maybe they have. But they ripped me off of 200 over there from my American Express and said this is not a real check. And that was one of those, okay, well, don't sign it thing. When I signed it, I cleared it. When I cleared it, they canceled it, and they said it was my fault. So the people that told me to sign it lied. Okay. I got a fraud charge on me on that. They canceled my card account and said that it was fraudulent, and I did it. I'm like, that's a bunch of crap. That's what I told them. I finally threw out the paperwork. I said, that's a bunch of crap. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. So, to make a long story short, I mean, there's a lot going on right now. And it's not going to take me very much longer to clean it up. The trust is all what's left. It's really not worth this crap. It's like 10, 15 folders. Some of them went to zero, some of them didn't. Some of them I can get in, some of them I can't. I'm gonna have to hire an attorney to get back into my trust, which means they're gonna steal it again. Why not just throw the paperwork out and forget about it? But it comes back every year with a check. It should have a $15,000 check, and I should have got $15,000 back on my taxes. I haven't got anything back on my taxes. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Thanks to the thieves. So, that's where I'm at. I mean, I'm really pissed off about taxes. I should have $15,000, no questions asked, my money. What's going on is these foreigners are coming in, ripping you off, stealing your money, and leaving with it. In their country, everything's $10 to $15 more than what we have, is that they could, use. I know Mexico was pretty cheap according to U.S. when I was going down there. Now, I wonder what would have happened if Carlos and I hooked up when we were kids. I'd be speaking Spanish. We probably would have had 3 or 4 kids with him. And I'd been part of the band. These are all cats are all probably Siamese because they're not getting bigger than that. Every one's about the same size. Except for Spook. Oh my god, I gotta go in. I can't lean over and pet the cats anymore like that without getting some sort of reaction. So I can buy bitchin'. I'm gonna finish dinner. And I'm gonna make my order. And then I'm going to see what I can do about fixing my account. If I can't fix it, I can't fix it. And how I could transfer that money. Somebody knows how to do it. If I have to go to the bank, I have to go to the bank. I rent a car. So, it's just kind of, everything's up in the air. It's just all not settled down yet. It's all there. I would have known I was going to do that. I would have never done it that way. If they were going to do that. Then I have my house to worry about. I'm going to try to sell it. We'll see. Peace out. Laters. Oh. Veterans United wants to give me a loan. Okay. What are you going to loan me? Let's see what they say. I ain't going to talk to them about it. They might want to sell the house. That would be all right too, if they wanted to. I'd let them do it. I want at least $1,000, $1 million out of it. As far as Carlos, I'm not giving him any money. He should have been a little bit smarter with his accounts and everything else. If he gave it to everybody else because he got sick or something, or they took it over from him, that's not my problem. And I'm not going to make it my problem either. I'll be a friend, but I'll be a distant friend. Peace out. And here comes Gracie. And he's racing to the food bowl. Okay. Well, peace. Laters.